thought now it would be good to have a chat about sort of the longer term recovery, how Ava is now. We obviously support quite a lot of clients with a differing range of brain injuries and severity, different recovery times. So I thought it'd be good to get sort of an up-to-date picture as to how Ava is.
Yeah, sure. You're right. We support a range of different injuries, and in Ava's case, it's subtle, and so it's managing that in a way that works best for her. And so initially, when she came out of Bristol Children's Hospital, she was incredibly tired, and the advice from her neurosurgeon was, if you're tired, your brain is injured, sleep whilst it heals, basically. And the first sort of 6 weeks, she was incredibly tired. She spent most of the time fast asleep on me. And then we gradually returned her to preschool, so I went with her. And she'd do sort of half an hour at a time, then an hour, and we extended it to the extent I'd then leave her for a bit and she'd come back and nap. And we just sort of managed that over the course of several months, trying to see whether she'd manage okay starting in primary school, which was just 6 months after, not even that, after her accident. So she started at primary school and seemed fine initially, but as she progressed, it became clear that tiredness really was a thing for her. And it was beyond a little girl starting school. It was complete exhaustion. So we consulted with her neurosurgeon and a neuropsychiatry expert, who are a fantastic team at Bristol Children's Hospital. And after a series of tests eradicating anything else, they said, look, this looks like it's cognitive fatigue and something she's just going to have to learn to manage. And so they came up with a series of strategies to help her. And that's moved around a bit, and some things worked and some things didn't. And it's just maintaining it and managing it as she goes through school and as things change and as she gets older.
So how are things looking going forward? You say she's starting secondary school. What sort of support is being put in place to aid that?
Yeah, well, she's got an educational healthcare plan, and that's something we're very familiar with, again, with our clients needing. And whilst it's not the what you would expect from a catastrophic brain injury like cerebral palsy, it's still important to make sure that that support is in place. So my understanding is that I will meet with the special needs officer from her new senior school, who will discuss in conjunction with her neuropsychologist how to manage that going forward. But it's a case that Bristol Children's Hospital are keen, and I imagine all children's hospitals are the same, to maintain that treatment as the child gets older and as things change and adjust. So my understanding is that's the next step. And then I suppose when it comes to big things like GCSEs or A-levels or university, it will still need to be addressed to make sure that she can cope in those circumstances and not burn out.
Yeah.